Hi viewers, this is Rajender. Welcome to Rajenderreddy Chemistry Point. In previous videos, we discussed about what is chemical reaction, what is chemical equation, how can we write the chemical equation, and how to balance the chemical equation. Now in this video, we are going to discuss about what is the information conveyed by chemical equation. Let us start discussion. Already we know that chemical equation is nothing but the representation of the chemical reaction by symbols and as well as formulae. Means when a chemical reaction is represented by using symbols and as well as formulae, it gives chemical equation. And this chemical equation have qualitative and as well as quantitative significance. So what is that? We will discuss once. So first, qualitative significance. What is qualitative significance? Means the chemical equation gives information about what are the reactants which are involved during the chemical reaction and what are the chemical products which are formed during the chemical reaction. Means it gives the names of the reactants which are involving the reaction and names of the products which are formed after the chemical reaction. Let us take an example here. When you come to the example, here this is the example for photosynthesis. We know very well that photosynthesis means the carbon dioxide and as well as water reacts together in the presence of sunlight in the plant by using chlorophyll produces starch means glucose and as well as oxygen. Now let us consider this equation. Here 6CO2 means 6 carbon dioxide molecule. Now this is CO2 is the formula of carbon dioxide. 6 H2O. H2O is the formula of water. Means 6 carbon dioxide molecules reacts with 6 water molecules produces glucose. This is C6H12O6 is the formula of glucose and 6 oxygen molecules. 6 carbon dioxide molecules reacts with 6 water molecules produces glucose and as well as oxygen. This is in the presence of sunlight and as well as chlorophyll. Now, what is the qualitative significance here? By observing this reaction, means by observing this equation, we know that by using CO2, yes, here carbon dioxide molecules are involved. Here by observing H2O, yes, here water molecules are involved. By observing here the formula of glucose C6H12O6, we can say that here glucose molecule is produced and O2 means oxygen molecules also produced. Means through this equation, we know that these carbon dioxide and water are the reactants which are involved in the reaction, and glucose and oxygen, these are the products which are formed during the chemical reaction. Now this is the qualitative significance, means it explains about the names of the reactants and as well as names of the products through their symbols and as well as formulae. Quantitative significance means it explains in the terms of the volumes and as well as mass and molecules of the reactants involved and as well as products produced. It tells number of molecules of the reactant needed and those are products found. How many molecules of the reactants is required to complete the reaction and how many molecules of the products are produced. Next, it tells relative number of moles of reactants and products. How many moles of the reactant is involved, how many moles of products are produced. And it tells relationship between, here it tells the how much of the weight, means what weight of the reactants are involved and what is the weight of the products are produced. And it tells about the volume of the reactants which are required to complete the reaction and volume of the products which are produced during the chemical reaction. Means it generally explains about how many molecules of the reactant is involved, how many molecules of products are produced, and how many moles of the reactants are involved, how many moles of products are produced. Means molecules ratio, moles ratio, and not only that one, what is the weight of the reactants are involved and what is the weight of products are produced. Means weight relationship is also explained here. And volume relationship also explained, means how much of the reactant is consumed, what how much of volume of the reactants are consumed and how many volumes of, how many liters of the product is produced. Means volume relationship is also explained here. Let us take an example. Hydrogen reacts with oxygen produces water. Now H2 plus O2 gives rise to H2O. that is Kelton equation. Now balancing equation is 2s2 plus O2 gives us 2s2O. Now this is balanced equation. Now coming to the first point of the quantitative significance, it tells the number of molecules of reactants needed and those products produced. Here two molecules of hydrogen reacts with one molecule of oxygen, produces two molecules of the water. So this gives information about how many molecules of the reactant is involved and how many molecules of the products are produced. Means two molecules of hydrogen reacts with one molecule of oxygen, produces two molecules of the water. So here these are not in terms of only molecules. This can also be considered as moles also. Means 2 moles of hydrogen reacts with 1 mole of oxygen to produce 2 moles of water. Means this also gives information about in terms of the moles also. We will discuss about the moles in next video. This also gives information in terms of weight. Means 4 grams of hydrogen reacts with 32 grams of oxygen, produces 36 grams of water. This also gives information about volumes also. Means moles of hydrogen means 44.8 liters. 44.8 liters of hydrogen reacts with 22.4 liters of oxygen, produces 44.8 liters of water. Means this is in terms of the volume. Now this volumes and as well as moles and molecules we will discuss in the next topic, that is in mole concept. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please share and subscribe to our channel.